Hello, welcome to Fat Papa channel. Today I will show you the recipe for creamy mashed potato. Easy to make and taste good. Let us begin. First, we need to choose the right potato. So the best one is the gold potato. The difference from the gold potato and the regular one is they're smaller, and then after you cook it, they will be taste more well, and then like the potato, the taste will be more come out. And since they are smaller, so like when you peel, it will be take more time, but it worth it. So it will make a big difference. Like, if you say like the regular the one and then the gold one, the red one, like if you make the mashed potato, it will be a little bit harder. So I would say if you can buy the gold potato, the small one, get this one will be the best. So after you cut the potato, no matter which one, you need to put in the cold water, and then otherwise like the skin, they will change the color. Like since it touch the atmosphere. So the best to do is you put in the cold water, like you try to cook the potato, and then the whole pot you will put in the so it is easier, so you don't need to like use a bowl for cold water and then later on change it, and then you make it boil. As long as it boil, you change to medium fire, and then to cook it. The reason is if you keep all the way for to the high, and then it will be the water will gone fast. So usually after it boil, you change to medium fire, like it will cook only 12 to 13 minutes and it will be done. So don't overcook it. So how you will know like it's ready, you can use a chopstick or you can use a fork. As long as you can easy to push in, done. As light as you see now. After that, you will need to filter it and then remove the water, and then use a clean pot to cook it. The reason is that you need to cook like about 30 seconds to dry it out, less water. Otherwise, each of them will be too wet. Yeah, so like you can just use like clean, or you don't need to add oil or anything. You just put it in, and then keep mix it, and then to dry it a little bit for about 30 seconds, and then you can turn off the fire, and then put the whole pot to ready to make it. There are 3 ways to make the mashed potato. Use the tools. You can use the manual one to mash it. That one is you will see a lot of the mashed potato. The potato is not well mixed, and then or you can use the second one. Is like the outside they have that you put in the potato and you use handy to mash it. That one, like since the hole underneath of the tool is like too big, so they will not be too creamy. This is the best way. You use this to filter it. Yeah, it will be take some time, but I can assure you that the mashed potato will be really creamy. Since like these tools that most people will have it at home is easy, and then like to the hole between each of them is really small, and after that you will use the melted butter. A lot of people say, is that really need to be melted butter? I try different way. I use the whole stack of the butter, or cut it in small pieces, or melt butter. End up the melt butter is the best way, because the butter will be more easy to absorb by the potato, and then like you mix it, it will be better. But no matter what, remember, do not use the mixer to do the mashed potato. Don't use machine. I know that is easier, but the result come out will not be good. So don't use machine. Like whole thing need to be used handy. After that, this part, a lot of people say like mix the heavy cream inside or to mix it and the butter together easier, but trust me, that way the result will not taste that good. So we do it twice. Like first we do it the butter, then we do it the heavy cream. So the cream, you can add the garlic to increase the flavor. If you don't like garlic, you don't need to add it. But no matter what, you need to boil it. You need to, the whole process, you need to look at it. The reason is that no matter the milk or the heavy cream, if you keep cooking it, it boil, it will like pop up. So you need to make sure as long as it boils, you turn off the fire immediately. And then at the garlic, you don't need to chop it or anything. We just want the flavor. Later on, we will like filter it out. See, it keep popping. If you don't look at it, it will pop, and then the whole place will be messed up. So remember, when we cook this, we need to look at it, and then try to use a bigger pot. So like if you don't look at it for a few seconds, it won't be pop out all the way around it. And like people may say, why you don't just like use a fork or a chopstick or anything to take out the garlic? At that point, like maybe some of it will still inside the cream. You didn't see it. We don't want that happens. That's why we need to use the filter to filter all the garlic out. We only want the flavor, not any garlic inside it. And then now you can mix the heavy cream with the mashed potato. As long as you see all the mashed potato absorb the heavy cream, and then that will be done. And at this point, you can add the salt. Like there are two parts to add the salt. Like it really depends, like you how salty you want it. Normally, I will put half teaspoon from when I put the butter, and then half teaspoon like when I put the heavy cream inside, and then like it should be good enough, because mashed potato, it will be a side dish. Sometimes you can you may even add the gravy too, so I don't want to make it too salty. Now see how creamy it is. Like it's really creamy, and it will taste pretty good. And at the end, you can add some black pepper and then the green onion. One time I eat this and I put the green onion. It tastes pretty good. If you like green onion, you can give it a try. It's just like that. If I can do it, you can do it. If you like my video, please give me a like, subscribe my channel, and then click the bell so I have a new video, you won't miss it. I will see you next time. Bye bye.